Hey guys, it's RJ the Awesome here, bringing you the incentives and schedule for the upcoming fundraiser stream that will be on tomorrow, midnight CST. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be going all day, literally 24 hours, unless you guys hit like an incentive that says stream until I drop, which we'll see how that goes. But here, without further ado, let's look at what we got. So, the top is the incentives. The bottom right there, that's the schedule. And then in the middle, we have more incentives. Okay, so like, I should have written a script for this, huh? So on the left, we have if we reach that number, that thing happens. So like for example, if we reach $5, I'll make some tier lists. If we reach $10, I'll do a try not to laugh, and so on and so forth. I will explain all of these after I'm done going like over like a slight overview of them all. In the middle is if you donate this much, this you get this. So, like for example, if you donate $1, you get the name of Pokemon in a playthrough or a draft. I will be doing a few Pokemon playthroughs during the stream. If you donate $1, you can name a Pokemon in that. If not, if I'm not doing the stream, you will get the. I will show you my teams in the draft, and you'll get to choose one, and you will get to name it. And then on the left, no, right. Sorry, on the right is the Wheel of Doom. Where if you donate $10, or is it $10 or $5? $5. I need to learn how to read. I spin the wheel and then something happens. Again, I'll go over all this once I'm done going over the rest of it. But excuse me, let's go ahead and get into it. At $5, I'll make some tier lists. That's pretty self-explanatory. $10, I'll do a try not to laugh challenge. At $15, I will change my profile picture to whatever you guys send in that has the most like want behind it. Of course, it's got to be within TOS. I I'm not gonna go around with terrible things as my profile picture. But I will change it for like a week or a month depending on what I decide to do. I don't know yet. At $20 is a Q&A, and at 25 is a draw my life. Those are like I haven't seen a draw my life video in like forever, but that's where you like draw everything that happened in your life. So I was actually planning on doing one of these like forever ago when I made RG the Vlogger as a channel, and then I literally never uploaded to it, so I just changed it to RG the Streamer. um, at $25, right? That's 25. Yeah, I think that's 25. Um, I will do a chosen, or is that 30? That's 25. Okay. Sorry, I really should have done a sketch. I should have done a script for this, but I was so excited that I didn't. I'll do a chosen tweet. You guys can choose what I tweet with NTOS. Obviously, I'm not going to say anything absolutely horrendous, but it will be a chosen tweet or a post, whatever, on different social medias. At 35, we will have a dramatic reading of a song, box, or fan fiction. So, like, um, I'll probably do all three for this. You guys will choose a song. I'll look for a box in the kitchen, and I'll do a dramatic reading of it, or I'll do a dramatic reading of a fan fiction within TOS. Obviously, we're not. Oof. With $40, I will make a channel Discord server. So a long time ago, I tried to make a channel Discord server, but literally nobody joined, so I shut it down. But with $40, I'll remake it. At 45, I host a Pokemon tournament. At 50, we do a game night in the server, in the channel server. We'll do a game night, whether it's Smash Bros, Mario Kart, something like that. We'll figure out what it is. Uh, we'll figure out that out together, like everybody that joins. And it won't just be for those that donated. It'll be for everybody that joins the Discord. At 55 will be a 5-hour Legend ZA stream, playthrough, and battle. So I initially planned on doing Legend ZA battles for the stream, but I didn't finish the game in time. And I decided to just stop recording from where I was at, and I will record during the stream. So there won't be any battles during the stream, but if we reach that amount, which is what, 55? If we reach 55, then I battle people. I've never done online battles with DA either, so it'll be interesting. At 60, it's an apology video. Chat chooses what I apologize for within reason. It's got to be within TOS. So you can't make me apologize for absolutely horrendous things that I would never do. It's got to be like something stupid and silly. At 65, we'll do a try not to cringe video, which will be interesting because I absolutely hate cringing. That's why I put it up so high. At 70, we have a scary game stream. It's not that I don't like scary games. It's that I don't like doing them alone. It's not because I'm scared. It's just that I like company when I'm doing scary things. Or actually when I'm just doing anything in general. I don't really like doing things alone, which is one of the reasons why I started the channel, so I could do things with other people. But I will do a scary game stream where I'll ask a few people like for their scary game recommendations, and we'll do a stream of scary games. Next up, I want to say at 75, yes, it's a Radical Red stream. So those that watch me will know I am bad at Pokemon. So I don't like competitive ROM hacks. But I will go through Radical Red and try to beat it with the Nuzlocke if we reach $75. $80, it's a Japanese Pokemon game playthrough, no guides whatsoever. So my friend Ant said he would send me over a Japanese crystal because future games have like color-coded things. So this way I have no idea what I'm doing. It'll just be a lot of fun. My friend Ant tried it once and it sounded really interesting. So at 85, we'll have a no glasses stream. It'll probably just be Fire Emblem. Or whatever, or maybe one of the streams up top that we've already made, but where I will not use my glasses. Without my glasses, I don't even see words on the screen, so it's bad. It's bad. I'm super nearsighted. For 90, we host a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament. For 95, we play Among Us. I used to play Among Us with some friends, so maybe I shouldn't have put it up that high. But I got sick of Among Us. I don't really enjoy it too much. But I know a lot of people enjoy Among Us. At 100, we'll do a karaoke stream. At 125, we will extend stream until I fall asleep. So I will go for as long as I possibly can. I might even fall asleep on stream. For 175, we'll have a Tyrant stream where he plays one of his games on stream. And then at 200, we will shave my head and my face. I'm going hairless. If we reach $200. And then if you donate this amount, you get this. For $1, you get the name of Pokemon in a playthrough or draft. I already explained that one, I think. Either that or I explained it in a previous try of this because I'm always all over the place with these things like I am now. At 3, I give a shout out on a recommended series. So a requested series. So like if you want me to shout you out during my Fire Emblem streams or my Fire Emblem playthroughs, I will shout you out during those. You want me to shout you out during Awesome Lock? I will shout you out during Awesome Lock. You want me to shout you out during a Draft League? I will shout you out during a Draft League. For $5, get the Wheel of Doom where I spin the Wheel of Doom. For $10, I will write your name on stream. It will look a little bit like this where I click Add, Text, Name, okay. And then I will write your name on stream. I will change the color so that it is visible. Not visible, so that it is visible. And bam, your name will be on the stream for the rest of the stream, and I will probably not have it that big. I'll probably have it like this. Anyways, for $15, you get to battle or duel me on either Pokemon Showdown, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, or Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. I will warn you, I am not good at Master Duel. I really just play around. I don't like competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! My deck is a Penguin deck. It's not good. It's not meta. It's literally penguins. For $20, you get to request a game that I have, and I will play that either. Initially, I was thinking about doing it like when it's requested, but if I am playing with somebody else, we are probably going to wait until downtime to do that, or until another stream. For $30, you get to choose the next stream. So, like, if it's a game that I have, I will stream it. For $40, you get to choose a collaborator for any stream whatsoever. So if you and I will reach out until I find somebody that you choose. So if you say Shady Penguin, for example, I doubt he's going to say yes because he doesn't know me or anything like that, and I'm super small. He's going to say no, so I will ask you to choose somebody else. You can say you can say anybody but yourself, because for the next up is $50 where you get to collaborate on a series on the channel where you get to collaborate. You don't choose the collaborator, you collaborate. And it'll be any series on the channel, or we can even do a series of your choice. It'll be fun. And then for the Wheel of Doom, we have what I talk in an accent of any kind. You decide. I don't know where that accent went or came from. I can chug water. I hate water. I don't drink water ever, but I will chug water for this stream. A Pokemon battle isn't where I battle you. It's where I pretend to fight the air as a Pokemon. You choose a Pokemon, and I like Snorunt, Snorunt, and I attack the air. I don't know why Snorunt came in my mind. Next up is where I have to rhyme all the time. Otherwise, I spend dime. I don't know. I tried to rhyme more, but it didn't work. Where I talk in rhymes only. Next up is where I might also do a Pokemon cry, which I don't know why I put that on the wheel because I do that all the time. The next one is where I flirt with you, if you're okay with it. Obviously, if it lands on that and you don't want me to flirt with you, then I'll respin it. The next one is where I meow, bark, ba, moo, or oink. You choose. Whoever donates the $5, I will go meow, ba, oink, oink, oink. I did it for free, so you're welcome. Socks is where I put socks on my hands. I have to play with that. And then flirting such proposing to the guests if they're okay with it, obviously. So like for example, if Ace Trainer Airhead, if we're doing the Ace Trainer Airhead segment and you land on that, I will flirt or propose to Ace Trainer Airhead if he's okay with it. And then the next one is questions. It's like a Q&A. I wanted 10 things. I couldn't think of another thing, so I just put questions where you ask me a question and I answer it, as long as it's within TOS, obviously. Now then, onto the schedule. I'm going to make this bigger, and I'm going to do this. I should have just... Bam. Now you can see better. So at midnight, all times are CST, by the way. At midnight, we're going to be playing mobile games with Arapara. She's my cousin. At 2 a.m., we're going to be playing Legends ZA or other games that go on my YouTube. So, like, for example, we might play Pokemon Conquest. We might play Awesome Lock. We might play Fire Emblem because I gotta restart Fire Emblem. At 4 a.m., I will switch to non-YouTube things. Brilliant Diamond, Randomized Nuzlocke, unless I get bored of that, and then I'll go back to YouTube things. At 6, we'll do Smash Bros. / Mario / Donkey Kong with Tai Tai. Basically, whatever game he wants to play. As long as it's 2-player. We'll be playing. And then at 8 a.m., we'll be playing Poke Emblem, which is a fan game of both Pokemon and Fire Emblem. It's a ROM hack of Fire Emblem 8. Or with Pokemon in it. That's all it's going to be with Tai Tai. So basically, for the longest time, I only had 8 and down. And then I was asking around for 6 a.m. and Tai Tai was like, I'll do 6 a.m. So, because he said he would do 6 a.m. without me having to ask him, I decided to just do games that he chooses. Then at 10 a.m., we will do Pokemon Radical Red with Ace Trainer Airhead. Most likely, he's gonna be continuing the run that he's doing on his channel right now. And while I help him, and we'll be doing Pokemon The Pit at noon with Ace Trainer Airhead and Fundraiser. But before that, we'll be doing like what's the word? Like lists. Like Airhead wants to pick the worst Pokemon of each type. So we'll be doing that for like an in-between downtime. At 2 p.m., we'll be doing Pokemon Chaos Purple with AJMTV. We actually tried to do this a while back, but we couldn't get Destiny Me to work on his computer while running Pokemon Chaos Purple and recording at the same time. Well, we did find another emulator in Melon DS that works amazingly on his computer. So we'll be doing that. That'll probably become a series. The rest of this it's probably not going to become a series. But that one will probably become a series. And Mario Kart and Party with Toasty Wazzy at 4 p.m. At 6 p.m. we do Fall Guys with Isaac Amura and Zeta Kamui. At 8 p.m. we do Roblox with Arapara and Zeta Kamui. At 10 p.m. we do not voice... I can talk, I promise. Virtual novel voice acting with AJMTV, Gray Fox, Isaac Amura, and... I put Gray Fox and not Stara. It's supposed to be Stara. I'm stupid. I is the big dumb. Hold on. There we go. Imagine how many comments I want to get that it's the Great Fox twice. Then for downtime in between like if for example, if we're playing Radical Red with Airhead and he gets bored of Radical Red, we will probably play Puzzles or Scriblio, Gartic Phone, things like that. What do you meme? Cards Against Humanity. There's what rhymes with duck. Sun Prancer wants to play that really bad, so we're probably gonna play that. There's just a bunch of stuff that we're gonna be doing in between time slots, or if like I get hungry, so I have to stop playing so we can get something to eat. We'll be doing stuff like that. Now I am terrible at puzzles. I'm terrible at drawing. I'm terrible at so many things. But luckily, I will not be alone for this. I'll have a lot of people with me. That's 10 others who are joining me for the stream if you count Tai Tai. So thank you to everyone that's joining me on the stream. It really means a lot. I honestly did not expect everyone to say yes, but literally everyone besides 2 people that I asked said yes. And I'm not going to say who they were because I don't want you guys to like think badly of them, but they had good reasons for not saying yes. One was school and one was because he was in the hospital. So yeah. Thank you to everybody that's joining me. I will have the links to their YouTubes and Twitches in the description below. Yeah, that's about it. Hope to see you guys there. But with that, I'm going to go ahead and sign out. So you guys stay awesome. I know I will. I'll see you next time.